Hello, today I'm going to be ranting about the biggest sue in the Naruto fandom. I'm going to let you take a guess about who it is. You done? If you guessed Aome Higurashi, then you are absolutely correct. Now, a little warning, this is the first time I have ever done a rant video, so it's probably not going to be that good. I am going to probably stutter a lot and probably repeat some points that I've said. Alright, Aome Higurashi. Let me tell you why I have some problems with this certain OC. This OC, just like all the ones in her gallery, is a self-insert. They're all her. There's no differences in the OCs at all. They all look alike. Her Naruto OC, Aome Higurashi, is a ripoff of Sakura Haruno and Kagome Higurashi from Inuyasha. I grew up watching both of these animes, so you can obviously tell I'm gonna have a lot of problems with this. Let's see. She messes up the timeline in the Naruto universe. Her timeline is so fucked up. She is in a team with Gaara and Deidara and their sensei Tsunade. Last time I checked, Deidara and Gaara aren't from the same village. And I'm pretty sure they would not be on the same team together. They would try to maul each other. And the fact that Deidara is part of the Akatsuki doesn't help at all. Let's see what's her reasoning for it. Let's see. Backstory and personality. Aome was raised in the Uchiha clan, along with her two brothers, Sasuke and Itachi. Oh my god. No. Alright. She never gained her Sharingan eyes because the Uchiha clan didn't think females should have them. Alright. First up, I don't think that's true. Just because you don't see the female Uchihas fighting in the anime, I don't think that they're not allowed to have them. You just don't really see them fighting at all. Alright, let's see. What else? And then something happens and she leaves the camp and becomes a rogue. And when Aome comes back, she saw her people slaughtered and two of her brothers missing. Lady Tsunade pitied poor young Aome, so she gave Aome a team and decided to train her in combat. Her team's mates are Gaara and Deidara. Holy shit. Now you heard what I said before, right? At first I honestly thought it was a joke, and then I realized she's being totally serious right now. Moving on, as quickly as time went on, the young boys grew fond of Aome and often fought each other to show that they loved Aome even more. And Aome loved both Deidara and Gaara. If that doesn't scream horror, I don't know what does. Something happens that they're all apart. When Aome comes back to the Konoha, surprise, she finds Gaara all grown up after all these years. His love for Aome still burns right. And after a couple of days being with Gaara, surprise, Deidara comes back to the Konoha and Akatsuki. And he loves Aome too, so Aome has to choose which one to love. And apparently she loves it when they fight over her. Even though that's not the actual story, it's pretty obvious. Let me point out the obvious stuff in here. One, Gaara and Deidara aren't from the same village. Gaara's from the Sand Village, Deidara is from the Rock Village, and Aome's from the Leaf. Now I'm pretty sure they don't have good relations with each other, especially with the Leaf. And I don't think Tsunade would just pair children from different villages together. For the love of God, where is your logic? Where's the logic, Aome? Where did it go? Were you not thinking when you were doing this? Alright. Also, Gaara and Deidara have their own teammates already. Gaara has a team with his brother and sister. Deidara doesn't even show up until Shippuden. And he's a part of the freaking Akatsuki. Even if this was before Shippuden, Aomi would have never been with either. Let's see what else. Deidara is older than Gaara, and I don't really know by how much. So the role of them being teammates, even if they were from the same village, that's out the window. And since Deidara's from the Akatsuki, they want the tailed beast that's inside Gaara, and they even made an episode where Deidara is trying to kill Gaara just to get the tailed beast from him. So how can they not kill each other? Whether or not Aomi is in the way, and the Akatsukis are only out for their own benefit. Let's talk about the canon personalities and the storyline. Gaara was always alone when he was little, and when he grew older, he gave no flying fucks for anyone because it's clearly said he's a demon that is doomed to only love himself. Also, Aomi apparently saves him constantly on missions. How the fuck is that even possible? Gaara is a loner and can kick ass by himself. And the same thing with Deidara. He gets no shits for love. He only cares about his artwork. To wrap this up, she made Deidara, Naruto, and Sasuke. Holy shit. She fucked up their personalities so bad. I cry every time when I see it. Lady Tsunade, she's the 5th Hokage, training Aomi out of fucking pity. Come on, are you fucking serious? Lady Tsunade was hardly mentioned in the beginning of the Naruto series, and she had to immediately start her role as being Hokage after the 3rd died. So she would never train anyone. She would be dealing with upcoming shit right after the death of the 3rd Hokage. Not only that, in the show and manage, she had a fuckload of paperwork. Not only that, the Akatsuki was fucking shit up. And personality-wise, I'm not... Oh my god. I'm not sure. What are some of Aomi's personality traits? All I can guess that is kawaii desu, slutty stuff, and spitting image of Sakura's. Now, I'm gonna say this. Even though she did change the look of her OC's outfit, she still looks exactly like Kagome. And a simple little costume change is not gonna save your already damned OC. What else do I have to say? Let's see. Aomi ships herself with anything that has a dick. Her OC has no originality. They're all basically her. They're all self-inserts. Somebody ring the shitty self-insert alarm, please. Her Naruto OC, like I said, rip off of Sakura and Kagome. She messes up the timeline and pairs herself with all the canon male characters, and I mean all of them. This just why? Why? Doesn't this remind you of a certain someone? Let me think. Yeah, she kind of reminds me of a Kai Dahlia. She could not take criticism. She would block you if you gave her criticism, advice, or if you made fan art of her OCs, especially if the art was better than what she quote unquote could draw. Now, the reason why I said it like that is because Aome does trace her art. She uses bases, and before she didn't credit the base creators. She's starting to now, but dear lord. Not only that, but she over sexualizes her character a lot, and I mean a lot. It's like every 10 seconds Aome is showing her tits. Sweetie, do you not have any self-respect at all? And let me tell you about the pairings. Aome is shipped with Gaara, Deidara, Hiden, Sasori, the human version of Shukaku, human version of Kurama, Elle from Death Note, Shizuo from Durarara. I'm not even gonna attempt that. Also, I happen to watch Death Note and that too. Let's see what else. She had a baby with Hiden. A baby with Hiden, and the baby had freaking pink shit highlights in her hair. I'm pretty sure that shit ain't natural. Oh dear lord. And she had a sexual relationship with Shukaku and Sasori. I think she had a kid with Deidara too. I'm not sure. But I'm like, god damn, she's fucking a guy every 10 seconds. You need to cool it, Aome. I'm just sitting here wondering, how do you not have STDs yet? I mean, you've been with every guy possible. How many of them have you been with? Over 100 guys. I kid you not. She's been paired with so many characters. For the love of God, I can't. She's broken my mental process. I'm just trying to absorb all the bullshit that I'm seeing. Aome, you wonder why people call your OC a whore? You ship her with all these different characters. You basically use the same character for each and every different anime and say it's an OC. They're all you. All your characters look alike. All your characters are self-inserts. They all have that dang mole that's on their cheek. I see no differences in any of them. Well, I have to say this. I give you a 0 out of 10 for originality. A 0 out of 10. And I know I may sound like a bitch after saying all of this, but honestly, right now, I don't care. I really don't care, because the way that I've seen it, my friend has made a rant video about you before, and you literally sent a note to him insulting him. And he was pointing out some pretty true facts about you, too. You can't take criticism. You should your quote-unquote OC with everything underneath the freaking sun or that has a dick. You basically insulted him and insulted his artwork. And real artists don't bring other people down. You can't do that. And I see people defend Aome saying, you're just being a hater. Her OC is original and it's creative. It's like, no, it's not. Can you tell me about... Oh my god, you see this? I'm so frustrated that I'm starting to stutter again. I honestly want you to show me and tell me what part of this OC is actually original. Out of all her OCs, can you tell me what's so original about them? How they are unique? And I can assure you that all you little white knights that defend Aome, you probably won't be able to. the way I see it, they're all self-inserts. She fantasizes being in relationships with these characters, and I, I honestly can't. I honestly can't deal with Aome. It's like at this point, I don't hate her. I just have a lot of problem with her OCs. All right, um, that's it for now. I'm gonna wrap this up, saying, Aome, you need a lot of work, and I mean a lot of work. You seriously need to work on your so-called OCs, cause this is serious. It's seriously not okay. It's uh, well, that's it for now, I guess. Leave a comment below stating your opinion of Aome.